Hey man, you see that one? Hello? Line's been moved. I'm on it. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I have a little update for you guys about the practice squad. A couple of players that Detroit Lions have moved around. I thought these were kind of interesting. So let's get it started. The Detroit Lions have added running back Scarborough. I think I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. The running back who went to Alabama. They also added a punter in Matt Wild. Now, this one was kind of surprising. This is actually a punter that used to be with Michigan. And they also, at the same time, had to release Anthony Pittman from the practice squad. Now, they already had one spot open. That's why they didn't have to release two players, because Paul Perkins, if you guys can remember, he moved up to the active roster because of the injuries that we were having at that running back position. So now we have Scarborough, who actually had a workout with the Detroit Lions about a week ago, I would say, until now they signed him to the practice squad. So the workout must have went pretty good because, you know, he's on the Detroit Lions practice squad. So he's with the Lions now, and with us only having 3 healthy running backs, there is a chance that if something happens, he would have to be a guy that could step into that role. Now, he's not the most explosive runner. He's a bigger runner. He's 6'2". He's a stand-up type of guy. He's had to deal with injuries, which is unfortunate, but he's not explosive. He's not super elusive. He usually just plays kind of straight up, and he's like a stronger, you know, bigger type of running back, kind of different from what we currently have on the roster. He's also not the best pass catcher as a running back, but he is a very good pass blocker. So that is something that Detroit Lions like to use a lot. They love to have their running backs pass block, especially out of the play action. So that could be where he comes useful if he is up to the active roster at some points. But in college in 2016, he had really his best season. He had over 800 rushing yards, 6.5 yards per carry. As a freshman, he had 5.8 yards per carry, but he only had 18 attempts, so I don't really count that. Then in 2017, when he was a junior, he had 596 rushing yards on 4.8 yards per carry. Like I said, pretty consistent, a solid runner, nothing crazy. He did go to a big school, so he's used to playing against a lot of competition. He has been in the NFL a little bit, but now he's with the Detroit Lions practice squad. We'll see if we ever have to bring him up or not. It should be interesting. And also Matt Wild. Now, you usually don't bring in like punters and stuff, not like this, to your practice squad during the season, but it may not mean anything, but it also could mean something with Sam Martin. Like, Wild did play with Michigan, but he's already been in the league for 5 years, okay? He's played in 22 games, and he's made 90 punts in the NFL. So he definitely has some experience. He's not like a brand new rookie or anything like that. And his career punt average is 45.5 yards, which is really good per attempt, and he's averaging 48.3 yards this season on 6 attempts. So again, not crazy amount of attempts, but he has had some experience. So that's definitely a good thing when you're looking at players that he's had experience. Both of these guys have had a little bit of experience, and obviously he's from Michigan, so that already bumps him up to 10 times better. I mean, if he was from Michigan State, I'd be like, this is a bad move. No, I'm kidding. I know there's a lot of Michigan State fans in here. That's why I had to say that. I'm sorry. And again, Anthony Pittman has been released. This is a guy that played college at Wayne State. He was one of our linebackers, and, you know, he could be back at some point. You know, that's what happens. We draw players practice squad, we bring them back. This is not something that may last. We're not exactly sure, but at least for this point, they don't have any space on the practice squad, but you never know. I mean, players get moved day by day, so stuff could happen. I would definitely keep you guys updated. Now, the question of the day, I put up polls. Guys, go check out the community polls, vote on those. But the question of the day, let me hear them in the comments below. Do you guys want me to talk some Michigan sports? Now, I am a Michigan fan, so I thought that would make the most sense to me because I am a Michigan fan in football and basketball. I follow those pretty heavily. I know Michigan basketball, they won last night against Appalachian State by 8. They kind of blew a little bit of a lead there, but they still got the job done. And Michigan football, they're 7-2. You know, they got their 3 biggest games coming up after this bye week. So I can talk about those two, not just like mix a couple videos in a week, not like as much as I do the Lions talk. The Lions talk is the main focus because that's my, you know, that's the thing here. That's what we do. But if you guys want to see that mixed in a little bit, I can. A lot of you guys like Pistons. I just don't follow the Pistons as heavily as the Lions. So for me, you guys would probably know a lot more than I do if I got started. Now, at some point, you know, I would start to catch on, I'd learn, and I would definitely keep you guys updated with everything. The problem is, again, I'm just not super, like, locked into them like some other teams, but I could definitely get used to it. So you guys just have to let me know. It probably won't be the Red Wings. I know some of y'all want to see me do that, but probably not. Anyways, I want you guys to let me know in the comments below the answer to that question, and that is what the Detroit Lions did today. Let me hear your thoughts. Also, if you want to click the bell, the little bell next to subscribe button, you don't have to, but it helps me out, and it's pretty nice. I appreciate everybody that does that. And a lot of people forget, so that's kind of just like a little, you know, click the bell next to the subscribe button because you need to click the bell. YouTube's weird. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'm out.